Hi guys, welcome back. It's Nikki Fogden-Moore and another little episode for the Mojo Maker show. I've just got off the phone with one of my awesome leaders. He's a great client and he's really working on developing the aspect of leading from within with his teams. Now, I wanted to share a great quote that he said to me. So Paul, this is for you. He manages a whole bunch of hotels and tourism and is really trying to step up to lead by example. So he said instead of doing a to-do list, each week he creates a to-be list. And I think that's really, really important at the moment as you're going through all this chaos and all of a sudden we're reaching the peaks of what that actually means productivity-wise, how you work virtually, where you get your groceries from, if your kids are still at school. I know what's going on. There's so many changes and they're all going to be out of your control. Your mission at the moment is to stay centered and grounded and to think about how you can do your life as a human being. So what does that mean? That means how you interact with your family. It means the choice of language that you use around the pandemic that's happening in the moment. It means the practicality that you apply to your weeks, regardless how busy things are at the moment and how much they change within hour to hour, let alone day to day. It still means that there are fundamental aspects of doing life that require you to be fully engaged. So as a leader, you have a responsibility as well to listen and provide updates, but you don't necessarily need to know all the answers. And that's the most important thing. Right now, we do not know all the answers, and that's actually the ability to surrender that control and to let go of needing to have be the person that knows it all, be the person that gives every solution. Sometimes you're just going to have to be in this journey with your staff and with your family and ensure that you provide a framework for a safe place for concerns to come out, a safe place for conversation to happen, but you keep that conversation productive, practical, and positive. This is not the first time on planet Earth that we've had a pandemic. This is not the first time in the last decade that we've had a disaster. This won't be the last time. So it's how we deal with situations that come through our life that is the aspect of what we do afterwards. So everything you do now creates a ripple effect for the next 3 weeks, 3 months, 6 months and beyond. So don't despair. Be dedicated to using your words, your thoughts, your actions really carefully. Consider how you are in your actions. Don't get caught up in gossip, drama, fear-mongering. You know, we don't even have a television in this house, so it doesn't mean that I'm not responsible for doing all the right things around self-protection, ensuring that we're really healthy and we create great barriers and do good due diligence as well for our clients and our staff. But most importantly, it means we don't buy into the hysteria. We just understand that this is part of living on a planet where things can happen that are out of our control. So remember, this week is about being human beings. So what is your to-be list this week? How are you going to show up? How are you going to be practical instead of panic? How are you going to be productive instead of sitting there in procrastination? And most importantly, how do you just reach out and use this as a positive opportunity to buy local, to support your local businesses and farmers, to sit around the dinner table instead of going out all the time and actually have a conversation with your family, get to know your kids, be more resourceful, use nature as your gym, and start to really discover how cool it is to actually spend time on your own. You know, so often we don't want to spend any time on our own because we feel that we are missing out, and now we're into forced social isolation. So lots of positive things come out of chaos, and this is a great example of how you can go deep within, reflect, and remember you're a human being, not a human doing. So take the pressure off yourself, be the change you want to see, be positive, be supportive, be courageous, and stay vibing high. And thanks for tuning in to the Vitality Show. I've got all the video links on mindset. That's going to be a playlist. Fitness, we've made a playlist, as well as guest interviews and podcasts, so it's easy to find everything on the channel. Stay vibing high. Thanks so much. And remember, guys, we got this. So, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe. So as you're a leader, it's really important that you lead by example at the moment and you create that safe space. Stay healthy, wealthy, and wise.